Okay, guess we're getting started right away. Good morning, everybody. By everybody, I mean nobody, but still, you know what? We need to shout out to Swiss Frank, who 5 days ago was the last person to subscribe. Thank you, Swiss Frank. Okay, now let's see. There's still a lot of things that show up here. Wow, yeah, I mean, I can probably do all of these. Go back. Test run, I did the test run. Didn't I? Oh, I didn't claim them though. Well, that was dumb of me.
Onwards. We have work to do.
God, there's just always so many things going on. Okay, we do not have enough for a wish yet. No, it's there. I don't know if it's quests, but there's always quests. Let's see. Con, how you doing, Drip Con? It's because I stream early in the morning. Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that because of my work schedule. It's either going to be early in the morning or late at night. But hey, thanks for dropping in. How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's going good for you. I'm doing great. Bought a house. Starting to stream again. Getting back into Genshin Impact even. Trying to remember how to play the damn game. Well, and yeah, like I said, lately, I mean, it's been a while since I've streamed regularly anyway, but I'm trying to get back to it. So, hopefully, I'll be able to. But how you doing? What's new for you? So literally he's like, pick some flowers and go to church. Doing great. Good. It's reasonable. That's, you know, that's the most interesting. That's a very interesting description. It's reasonable. You know, that makes sense though. I like that. Genshin is cool. Been grinding the game out a lot. Yeah, I put it down for a while because when I put it down, at that point, they hadn't added new stuff yet. And don't get me wrong, the game hadn't been out that long, but Inazuma, which one's that? I think I have. Inazuma is one of the new characters, right? So that's Yanfei. Kamisado. Yeah, I don't know which one's Inazuma. So I couldn't tell you. Yeah, no, I don't know who Inazuma is. Oh, the new region. I thought it was a new character. I haven't been there yet. Haven't been there yet. I'm trying to kind of ease back into things before I hit the new area. There's so many quests I have to do. But I have not been there yet. I'm gonna have to check it out though. I'll get there eventually when the story takes me there. But no, I don't know anything about the new region at all. I've been pretty good about avoiding information. Which is, you know, that's how I like to roll as far as new things. I don't want to get spoilers. I would rather discover it for myself, you know. So yeah, I don't know anything about it. Of course, after you get there, it's very eye appealing. I mean, that's one thing I can say for the game. The game is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It always has been. I mean, yeah, it's a gacha game, but you know what? They did a good job with it. You know, such a good job with it. Where are the pudgy pyrotechnics? Is that the pudgy pyrotechnics? Yeah. Is that an outfit for Jean? If so, it looks nice. This is the default Jean. To my knowledge, they've still only got the one outfit. Well, they've got two. She got a little bit of camel toe, but that's okay. We'll forgive her. No, this is the default Jean. Yeah, the outfit's pretty nice, but I'm not going to spend money just on an outfit. Like, it's not a thing I can do. What am I doing?
Reveal thyself.
Oh, and of course, as soon as I do it, they dry out.
Goodness gracious.
Just like, fuck it, I'm gonna set myself on fire. It's fine. Just don't have Jean. Oh, okay. Yeah.
By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Why do I feel like you used to be able to hold down and keep a constant?
Action to compel.
I really need to get her leveled up. Look at this shit. Ain't doing a damn thing.
Wind, hear me.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky when I got her, to be honest. I mean, I can't lie. I've had lots of luck in this game. Jeez.
Oz, reveal thyself.
It's got Beidou and Rosaria. Beidou. Which one? She's the pirate chick, right? Rosaria. I don't think I have Rosaria. Pretty sure I've got Beidou. Yeah, Beidou's pretty great. I do like Beidou. I do not have Rosaria, though. No. We can go through my waifus right here. She's okay. I like Yanfei, but I think it'll take some time to get used to using her. Looks like, yeah, I can't ascend yet. That would be in the new area, I think, for that. If I do is amazing. She's okay. Like, so before, in the early game, I guess, I liked her a lot, but in the later game, not so much. I get Mona, but she's not leveled. Yeah, just because, again, it's... So, the problem is playstyles and such, like Jean. I have Jean. I can't have Jean out of party. It's never going to happen. She's too good for being a healer, because she heals everybody. So I have her leveled up. She's never going to leave the party, you know. Of course, you have your own character, because I need the earth stuff, because I don't have any other earth except for, what's-her-face here? Noelle, but she's frankly very underpowered. I don't know, man, like, plus I like my group. Barbara is the only other healer I might use. And I've got, I mean, yeah, I've got some good characters, but these are my core. It's really what that comes down to. These are the core, right here. So the only option to switch anybody out is this fourth spot Yanfei is currently taking. So, it's like, I don't think I even can enhance or ascend. I can, I just don't have the items for it. Yeah, Fischl is a great core, because once you get her leveled up enough, you can't beat her. She's just good. Especially if you put the right bow on her. Yeah, I was going to say I've got, so the normal attack and charge attack increase attack by 4% and normal attack speed by 1.2% for 6 seconds, max 4 strikes, right? So you're getting, what, 16% increased attack? So it's like, okay, that bow is just, maybe there's a better one for her, but I feel like those benefits are great. Now if I could just refine the weapon. But see, I've only got like the one, you know. But if I could get that up there, look, it raises by 1%. You can get it up to what, rank 4? So I mean, that would be some insane damage if I could find more of these. Which I probably never will. So, there's that. But enough about theory. Yeah. Plus, I like my team. That's, I think, really what it comes down to, is ultimately there's no character that's really better or worse than another. You just like your team, you know? But I will always probably have Fischl in my party. Because, yeah, I feel like she is definitely a good core member of my team. But who gets most of the play time is definitely Jean. Just because you can't go wrong with that heal.
By royal decree.
Oof. That was bad. Bedu, Rosaria, Bennett, and Barbara. And it sounds like a good core.
Oz, reveal thyself. Wings of darkness. I swear by my sword.
Okay, can you stop hitting me, please? Look at them heals, though, too.
Crumble apart. By royal decree.
I feel like I'm really bad at this now. Barbara's good, though. I do enjoy Barbara. Barbara's really good for healing. Not even going to try to argue that fact. I know she is. Beidou is good for a two-hander. Her move set's pretty solid. I don't know who Bennett is. Or Rosaria. I don't know who either of them are. Excuse me. Oh, that's way over there. I haven't done enough stuff to get to all of this yet. I need to, like, do those quests. Alright, let's get some more of these quests knocked out. Unlock some more content. But yeah, you're basically looking at it as long as I can have 4 of the different elements all in one. The only thing I'm really missing is ice. Or water. But I can get the same kind of combinations excuse me, I got plenty of elemental combination options. So I'm pretty happy with the team I've got.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring.
I am looking forward to Blue Protocol. Because I was hoping this game is not what we all wanted it to be. I thought it was going to be an MMORPG. Where you create your own character and all of that. And if it was, that would be phenomenal. It's still pretty good as it is, but now I'm waiting for Blue Protocol.
Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean...
And then a lot of the problem is you get a new character.
Like hers?
Like the honorary knights?
And now I have to level them. And that's a pain to do.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might, after all. It is not and should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would please don't talk down on yourself like that. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even
Catherine, you're so nice. Sweet, sweet Catherine.
For further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate. I wish you every success.
Okay, so we're just gonna start going and just doing all the quests.
Honorary knight is something, a stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, he was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather I lost him pretty quickly. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Bum bum bum.
Why? You need something? Here, I remember him.
Man,
He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
Oh, he's probably drunk.
Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Oh, she can speed up my forging time or something, right? What even is that? Just a weird thing. Yeah, it's compound bow because I can't get another one of these. Dropped by bosses. Look how many I could make if I could, though. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm like, these two are just useless. Well, I mean, the prototype Star Glitter's not, but there's like one character that actually uses the damn thing. Well, you know what? Smoke-on. Isn't that like one of the... Shit. So bad. Where's... Yeah, in the battle pass, there's... Yeah. Mine 10 items. Total of 150 original resin. Log in. Cook 20 dishes. Forge 20 items. 3 requests, 3 bounties. Total 10 furnishings. Where do you create furnishings? They added some stuff. I do need to do the spiral abyss at some point. I don't think I've got enough. I don't think I'm leveled up enough for that though. I need my weapons a little better off, I think.
Come take a look.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Hey, Charles! Have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master D-Luke's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's D-Luke for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
It's like, is that the right seat?
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Some of these quests, man, like, just make it a cutscene, yo. Well, we got an edgelord over here.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us anything.
So many edgelords. Back just grinding Genshin again. No worries, Khan. Drip.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Did the same thing happen with you that happens with me, where if I watch a game, suddenly I want to play that game.
That's as good a reason as any.
That's what happens to me.
Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
That's not true.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's ultimately
It's
that
indeed a
situation.
good
It
thing
comes
to have
down
someone
to
accompany you on
no
your
character is
travels.
really better than another.
name's
They're just all
James.
different, and you take the ones you like.
I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about
When are they
this.
gonna make Paimon
But I will
playable?
require advance payment. 500 mora and 3 answered questions.
God, this
The
dude is such an
500 is a
edgelord.
one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
Yeah, and I'm still up in the air. I don't know if I'm going to get New World.
The question says nothing about right
I should
or
have
wrong,
pre-ordered so I could get
only
in on the
about
beta,
differences
but
in attitude.
I'm thinking about
I
it.
wish to know what your choices are.
But I don't know if I'm
Question
going
one.
to.
The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity? So that's your answer?
Everyone. The
I
answer is
see.
just always over
Now
everyone.
for my final question.
I don't think these
This
answers
world
really
has
have
people
much of
who
a
gain
bearing on
visions,
things. Maybe I'm wrong.
and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods? So, this is as I thought. You really are similar to him. I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyssal. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss. I have come to Mondstadt this time.
God, this
while
guy
on
is
the
super
trail of
edgy
an
and
Abyss
annoying.
Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being. One that commands the Abyss mages.
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush it. Uh-huh! We're super duper strong!
That manner. It's just like his.
Ooh,
Well then, let's
God,
go see
so
for ourselves, shall we?
fucking edgy.
According to the leads I have on hand,
So
the
edgy.
Abyss
Edgy.
Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
Like, I don't have to teleport, but I'm gonna, because I'm lazy. What's this guy doing over here? What are you doing, Godwin? I already did that guy's quest where you, like, bring flowers to his lady.
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss, the Falcon of the West, though it can soar in the wind. Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't really want to switch her out, but
Any longer!
no cryo in the party. No. Let's say, who do I even have that has cryo? Nobody that's high enough level, really. Well,
The hunt begins.
Diona. Yeah, let's see. We'll see how it goes.
The scent of the abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
I don't know how people play this on mobile. I can't do it. I've tried. It doesn't work for me at all.
Barbados, guide us.
By royal decree. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Look at you, Boozehound.
It took way longer than it probably should have. To be fair. Hey!
Just
Gotta
a
hope the
few
button
abyss
presses aren't too
mages.
loud.
Seems like that herald might have already left. The abyss. It is chaos, and it is
The
also destruction.
abyss.
It is a morass of inconceivable madness that
fucking
encroaches
edgelord.
upon this world's
Yeah.
very foundations. That is
Super
why even the
edgelord.
Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom. Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf. Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Hooray, challenge complete. I do wish they had actual dungeons in here instead of just basically boss rushes. Would be nice. Oh, oh, oh. Looks like we can make a wish, guys. Let's make that wish. Wish. Nope, shitty wish. Boo. Boo. Really? Gonna go all the way over here? Alright. Well, that's fair. I need to get the daily mining or the weekly mining thing done. I can do that here if I remember correctly. Yeah, 'cause it's like back here is the good stuff. Right? Yeah. So I will say, this is definitely where your girl Baidu comes in pretty fucking handy.
Come with me.
Boom. Yeah, because I get to come up here and get all this mystic ore, which is a great place for it. You know what?
Oh, how exciting! I'll catch up. Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
God, this edgelord.
Lord of Wolvendon, great wolf king of the
I
north,
I've killed this thing a bunch.
sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
But where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell. Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
I could just straight up go kill this wolf.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Recovery City, how you doing, buddy? Jesus is your vaccine. How's that? Hope that works out for you. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, how you doing, buddy?
mein Fräulein.
Barbados, guide us.
I need to sleep. I have work tomorrow. Yeah, I have work in a few hours, if that makes you feel any better. No, you're fine if you can't stay. I'm not even sure what my Steam username is, to be quite honest. I think it's just same as my same as on here. You can send the request.
Nice and spicy.
Wind, hear me.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Get them.
I feel like this didn't used to take me this long.
Nice and spicy. Oz, reveal thyself. Eat this.
Alright. Take it easy, Recovery. Good seeing you, buddy.
I swear by my sword.
Get them. By royal decree. Crumble apart.
Did they change this? I think they did.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
At the frying pan, into the fire.
Okay, give me something good. Nope, didn't really give me much good. I was hoping for a weapon thing.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
I mean, the gladiator stuff is pretty okay. Yeah, see, I mean, she's got the gladiator's longing, a full set. At plus 20. Electro damage bonus. Increases elemental mastery by 80. Yeah, so I mean, some pretty alright stuff here. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't get what I wanted out of it, but that's fine. Oh, they're just giving you mixed gems. Okay. That's helpful, actually. What the shit?
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kind of scary. Let's beat them up first. Boba, get them! Oh, it's reveal bite. That's that. Let's go check out that bonfire. Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Well.
By royal decree. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
That's not what I wanted to do. This motherfucker hiding over here in the bush. Still here just looking. Nah, you're good, Drip. No worries. I appreciate the lurk, if nothing else. As you can see, the channel's not exactly taking off still. Unsurprisingly, I suppose. But I do appreciate the lurking. I'll get to more exciting games eventually.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been. Yikes! Where do these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick! Go and splash!
message. Collecting wood. We're collecting wood now. Let's see, you're gonna be up there. I'm not too worried about it. To be very honest, I'm really not. It'd be nice. One day, maybe. But again, I get it. I'm not that entertaining. I don't play the newest games. I'm not loud and obnoxious and excitable. I'm not pretty. I don't even have that great of a voice. I'm just this middle-aged dude who likes to play games.
Have you finished searching?
And I like playing the games I want to play, not necessarily what's new and what's great.
Myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well.
And again, it's not something I'm worried about.
Praiseworthy about that old wolf.
If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Just gotta find the right crowd. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. Alright, we are at 1 hour mark. I need a break. So I'm gonna take a smoke break and we'll be right back about 10 minutes roughly. But I appreciate the talking me up. I do, Trip. Thank you for that. Like I said, we'll see. It's a dream. Dreams aren't always meant to be excuse me. Dreams aren't always meant to be fulfilled. Sometimes just the fact that you're dreaming is enough. Anyway, I'm going to take that break and I'll be right back. Okay, and back.
I do hope the Knights of
Storm
Favonius
Terror's
are all working hard.
I believe. How do you get to that again? No. 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 Yeah, there it is. I hate having notifications everywhere. Drives me up the damn wall. And I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Anyway, drip. Yeah, no, I mean, every little bit helps. For sure. Much appreciated if you do that. That's great. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. Time is 8:50. Go for a bit longer, and then we'll see what happens from there.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the Dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh?
So he's super old.
Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it. Actuators that once sealed this ruin. If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those
Yeah, I
light
think the
action
next
rooms.
game I'll get is probably going to end up being New World. How deep are we going into the lair here? Oh, well, fuck that if I can. I'm just going to teleport. Shit.
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there. Booba, get them! Odds revealed!
The story I'm doing is crazy. Is it? Oh, A does it. Duh.
By royal decree. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Eat this. Go as one.
This motherfucker.
Starfall.
I mean, the quests in this, when you really get down to it, are pretty good. Can't lie. Oh, come on.
Go as one. Nice and spicy.
Wait, hear me.
Go as one.
Yeah, I've been out of the loop on this so much. I mean, a lot of the story in this was pretty crazy.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame
I
exactly.
wouldn't say it's anything
Still,
super
I do believe that you will come
amazing,
across one
but
eventually.
it's not bad.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
I've greatly enjoyed this game, I can say
How
that.
good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
I mean, there's plenty of content. I don't know how many hours I've put into this game, but I know it's been a lot.
He no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we? Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, We should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
I was gonna
While
say, if
you're
you've
still
been through this
traveling,
story,
should-
then you must have been grinding like a madman. I sense something familiar on that
That's
cliff.
familiar.
Felt it for a moment the previous time we came here too.
Familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well. Or perhaps whichever it
Could
is,
it be
we should
the
see it for
abyss?
ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
Whoa, Dane moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
You said my traveling companion.
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. That's all there was to it. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Even for a single dandelion. Oh, okay, so it actually goes back into that story finally. A little bit at least, I guess.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
It's just dandelion. It
You mean your
reminds me.
brother? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize. As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff. Paimon doesn't get it at all.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not? At least you now know that he is still on this world. At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find him itself. Yes,
And I will
this is
find
something
him.
you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry. We will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Hey, you're gonna give me some promogems? I'm cool with that. Involuntary sacrifice? That sounds weird. See, there's so many here. Let's go ahead and try to knock some of these out. Hopefully they're kind of one-time things.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
God, there's so many quests here. I forgot my old farming routes.
Children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
In the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
It doesn't sound weird or creepy at all.
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days. Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today. Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame. A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yenfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment. You'll have to excuse Yenfei. She's always been like this, ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some. Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Hello, Mr. Crossel. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhiqiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Ms. Jiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Xiaochao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Alright, I think I'm done for now. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you again, Drip. Anybody else? Thank you for coming along. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is you need to do in order to get notified we're live. Come back and hang out again. And until then, be kind to yourself and each other. And as always, stay nerdy. See you later, guys.